You know, guys, I've been dreaming of living in a world where everything is incredibly beautifully visual. And then I realized we already do.
We absolutely do.
That being said,
Happy Existential Wednesday!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Existential Wednesday. This is the Kloons show where we like to challenge ourselves and you to prove to the world around us that we actually, in fact, exist.
We're going to take a moment to thank the beautiful folks who submitted their challenge last week, which was the prop swap challenge. Here's their faces. You can watch their montage of prop swaps at the end of the show. Now we're going to dive into this week's challenge, which is the Nick. I'll give it to you again. Dream challenge. Now we're going to dive into this week's challenge, which is the Nick.
Dream
Greg.
challenge.
Drawing.
Mitch.
Dream drawing.
Can we say dream
challenge? Okay,
Yeah.
dream, but it's dream drawing. Right?
Dream challenge.
You
I
said
like
the
dream challenge.
Okay.
More catchy.
Now we're going to jump into this week's challenge, which is Nick, the
Dream challenge.
the dream challenge. Folks, we want you to get out your notepad and you are going to draw an image from a dream you've had either recently or in your distant history. It could be a favorite dream, recurring dream, whatever. And if you're not someone who recalls your dreams easily, please feel free to draw an image that you would like to dream about, and then sleep on that image and see what happens. Let us know if it works.
And if you're not a great drawer, don't worry about it. We're all terrible drawers too.
Well, to be fair, Nick's an excellent drawer, and Greg also is an excellent drawer, and I'm a shite drawer.
Well, I didn't want to say it.
But thank you.
Someone had to
Nick,
say it.
Hey guys, thank you for letting my shit drawings onto the show. Mwah.
Yeah.
Little sound effect that.
Welcome.
Folks, here is our dream challenge.
Hey Kloons, I've decided to draw down a recurring location that keeps coming up in my dreams.
It wasn't a dream that feels like it has a lot of meaning, but it was visually amazing, and I thought it would be really fun to draw.
My dream last night, I was hanging out with Daily Grace and Hannah Hart. This is like cliche YouTube bullshit, but that's how it was.
Here's a bird's eye view of what it looks like. I usually start my dream somewhere over here and walk along this like desert-y type pathway.
This right here is the track going through the city. You can see it's an elevated public transport track.
My first attempt at Daily Grace looks like a Native American man, so I tried again, and there's an X through it right there. Not good, and then I finally got like kind of something that would work.
There's an old oak tree, similar to one that I grew up swinging on.
I was on one of these cars driving through New York City, but it wasn't really New York. It was like a jungle version of New York.
We were just at a party. I was surprised to be with them, the big YouTube celebs that they are.
Here's a view of what it looks like from my viewpoint. This is usually where I stand. This is the swimming hole surrounded by a bunch of rocks. Here's the oak tree with the swing on it.
It was just amazing driving through a forest while the skyscrapers and the trees were competing for height.
I've been to the top of this mountain before, but this half-dome type mountain is usually the one that I go up to the top of.
Can't wait to see your guys' drawings. I love you, Kloon Universe. See you soon.
Needless to say,
Speaking
folks, if you
of
haven't
that-
done this before, just give me a
Thousands.
minute. If you haven't done this before, put KloonsEC in the title. Deadline is Monday, and it's that easy. You record yourself, you put it on YouTube, you put that in the title, we'll find it, we'll slap it on the next week's video, and you'll have a blast watching everyone else.
Do you mind if I stop the show for just a second?
No, please do.
Thank you so much. Nick, look, don't give me that look because I've got a gift for you, which is one free wish.
Oh,
so it's
my
anything
goodness.
you like. Like I found an eyelash on Nick's face, and I'm going to give him a wish, which is basically a random act of kindness on my end.
What do you want me to give the wish to you now?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
my moment?
I'm just saying you're welcome, and blow that thing over and get a wish.
Well, now you've got you stuck in my head, and all I can do is wish something about you.
You would have never had the wish if I hadn't have pulled this thing off your face.
You know what?
Beggars can't be choosers, and wishers must be dreamers. I think we're gonna need this wish, pal.
Are wishes transferable? Because I'll take that thing in a heartbeat.
Hold on.
Greg's thinking about taking a cut of the wish.
Now that I think about it, I do want the wish. Fucking hey.
This is a
all
real thing here.
All right, I got it.
All right.
All right, got it. Done.
Great. Move on with the show. Thank you, Nick.
Speaking of wishes, I once wished a wish that we would get thousands upon thousands of zany, wonderful, lovely comments left in the comment box below. And you know what? My dreams were answered. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing this week's Kloon of the Week. The Kloon of the Week is...
Kristen Bloom, who says, "You know you watch the Kloons too much when all the weird shit they do starts to seem normal. Happy to be part of the Klooniverse."
Wow. Poignant comment and coming in a serendipitous fashion.
How about that, you know?
Timely, fashionable, congenialative, slick, and
Cumulative?
sly.
Oh, yeah, it's like...
It is one of those comments that really applies to current events, you know? It really helps to introduce and inform and cement our foundation in our current reality. So thank you for leaving that. We really appreciate it.
And on the note of the foundation of our current reality, I think it's a great time to bring in the corporate sponsor.
This week's corporate sponsor is Trisha's Treasure Chests. Now, this comes in small, medium, large for you different prosumer and consumers in the market. This is kind of a natural oak leaf pattern treasure chest from the early 1640s, old pirate days. They're all authentic treasure chests.
And folks, I want you to kind of zoom in with your own eyes. We've got a real leaf happening here. This isn't some kind of Disneyland, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp bullshit. This is a real leaf that's been kind of just smashed on there tightly, and you know, you can put any kind of treasure in here.
For example,
an emergency light.
Close it up. Can't even hear it. That's
Can't even
how
hear it,
tight.
can't even see it.
Another feature about this that you may find really profitable for your at-home adventures, it's completely waterproof when it seals tight, so you can put in any sort of paper money, if you will, and this one single hook up front locks it. So thank you very much for...
We're way over time on that sponsor. They paid us a half rate, and you don't even fucking hold water. Well, if you want one, buy it. If you don't, great.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Faithful Friday is coming up in less than 48 hours. And we've got a preview here so you can see what you're going to get on Faithful Friday.
Baby.
Wow. You know, in my wildest dreams, I don't think I ever would have dreamed that we would have created something so visually appealing and beautiful.
And we'll see you
Next Existential Wednesday!
Hello, fellow YouTubers, and hello, Kloons.
Hello, Kloons. This is me.
Hi, Kloons. Hi, guys.
Ahoy, Kloons!
It's prop swap, so I'm supposed to swap one prop for another.
I was just trying to cover my ears to not hear anything. I used my socks. It didn't help.
Plan Man here, reporting live from the kitchen where dinner is almost ready.
Now I don't have a tripod, so every time I do recording, I will use... There, that's my tripod.
I've got my glasses down here. I also found a clip-on bow tie. I'm going to wear this as a hat.
I used 2 sponges like that, and it still didn't help.
Now I'm gonna go in public and make myself look like an idiot. All for you, Kloons.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna play some baseball.
Now I'm using my leg as my hand, and that's an prop swap.
And on Wednesday, my brother's gonna take me to the gun range.
I tried even putting the pencils into my ears. It didn't work like that. I was sitting and writing, and it didn't work.
People don't necessarily comment on each other's videos. I think we should. So, I mean, I'll comment on y'all's videos, and I encourage y'all to comment on mine as well.